See, they run this play called the annexation of Puerto Rico, dude. And I think if we tweak it just a little bit, we can use it to beat the Bloodline at Backlash, bro. What do you think?
Where have you been? Where have you been all night? All night. Where?
Look, it hasn't been a great night for me.
Well, you haven't had a great night. All night. Where were you?
Look, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was talking to Jey Uso before, and then I ended up speaking to Jimmy Uso.
What? Why? Why are you still talking to these guys? What could you possibly have to tell them? What? I don't get. What is it? Please don't tell me. No. This can't be. This can't be about being worried about what Roman's gonna do to them. Why do you care?
Not so
no, who
simple.
cares? No, who cares?
I can't.
Oh, no. Look, I used to like the Usos too before they became Roman's little cronies, okay? But it's too late for them now, okay? And if they haven't figured out by now that Roman's just using them to stay where he's at, they deserve whatever happens to them after we beat them on Friday. But we have to beat them on Friday. We have to keep these titles. That's what I'm worried about. That's what you should be worried about, man.
Bro.
No.
Man, I know exactly what you're going through.
How could you possibly know what I'm going through?
Well, maybe you remember a little team called RK Bro, where I teamed up with Randy Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer, the Apex Predator, and everybody every week would tell me how he's gonna RKO me, but he didn't. And you know why? Because we're bros. And at the end of the day, you and Kev, you guys are bros. And win, lose, or draw, everything's gonna be cool, bro. Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, bro.
No problem, dude.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules.